come and do a short broadcast on YouTube. Just because I can, really. I'm going to be experimenting over the weekend, and I invite you to join me live on air on YouTube. And over the weekend, hopefully, or early next week, I'll be able to reveal which platform I'm actually using to do this broadcast. Now, let me check, first of all, double check this is from, just refresh, and I should in a minute be able to tell exactly where I am by actually seeing the page on YouTube. Right, first thing I want to do is to play a short video. Now, occasionally you start a new show and it bombs, but sometimes you start a new show and it takes off. And that's what happened with myself and John Upton when we go live on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern to talk about a program called Invideo. I'm going to give you a short guided tour of Invideo, which I use to actually create intros and outros for my shows, and a lot more beside. So we're going to play a video on YouTube, and hopefully I shall be able to watch it as you watch it. And yes, I can see that I'm actually live on YouTube. I'm going to see what happens as I open the page, and I can see that nobody's actually watching, so that's good. But this video can stay. I'm going to bring the pre-recorded video up on screen. I'm going to switch my camera off, and I'm going to press play. Right, this is the Invideo main page, and we're going to take a tour around the various options that are available. Now, as you can see, you can create product videos, social videos, video ads, promo videos, text to video, which is very good, and product videos too. So we've gone all around those. We can go to all you can create, and it talks about YouTube videos, outro videos, video ads. In fact, your own imagination is the only limit. You can do intro and outro videos, Instagram stories, e-commerce videos, real estate videos, all using Invideo. There are templates. I'm just going to go to the templates page, and that will load in a second. And the subscription plan is simple and straightforward. There is a professional version at $4 a month and a business version, but if you pay monthly, and I'm just going to switch over, $6 a month, start and finish when you want. And if you do the $6, you can do 30 videos a month, which is a video a day, or on the business plan, 60 videos. There's no watermark on either of those. Videos can be up to 1080p, and videos can be up to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You have the reseller rights, whichever package you use, unlimited number of users, full access to editing, and the additionals as a premium video library in which you can use 300 clips a month, automated text-to-speech, and access to the Premium Club templates. So that's the pricing and features of Invideo. Back to the original page. You can make your videos in 5 minutes. That is true. You can add images, you can select colors, you can add text boxes. You've got online designs which you can actually use as a template, and you can convert text to videos, explore pre-made templates, or start from scratch. Okay, now in the bottom down there you'll see, or down there you'll see a help button. You can press that any time of day. It is manned 24/7, and you'll get a fantastic response. Now, the only way to be fair to Invideo is to give it a trial, and that's what we would suggest that you do. It is so powerful yet so easy to use. So do take a look at Invideo, and if you have any questions, you can either ask live on this page, or you can join the Invideo group. We'll give you a link to that, or you can ask John or myself. So that's how it looks at the moment. And the thing is, with Invideo, they're always improving, always updating. And next time we visit here, it may well be different, but the functionality will be the same. They're improving it every day. And that's the reason we love Invideo. They listen to their customers and they make changes accordingly. And we can create brilliant videos. And just a reminder, YouTube videos, outro videos, video ads, Facebook video ads, promos, slideshows, personal ads, restaurant marketing videos, promo videos, everything you can do with Invideo. See you again soon. Right, okay, so that was Invideo. You can catch the show 11 a.m. Eastern on a Thursday. That's 4 p.m. in the UK, which is where I am. And I say hello to Sarnia and to David Burrows. And if you're watching in Sarnia, thank you for watching. Anybody else is watching, if you make a comment, I will show it on the screen. As I say, all will be revealed. In fact, David and I broadcast every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if I can just make an adjustment to my program, I'd want to say, if I am being watched in Sarnia, I'm just going to go to my local hard drive and I'm going to go to my backdrops. Okay, and I'm going to find a folder, hopefully, and that folder is called Kelly. And I'm going to bring up one of my favorite photographs that I love to use as a backdrop. And if you're watching, you should recognize that bridge and the two countries that it joins. And David's back, so I'll display David's comment on screen. Oh, okay. Is it getting any better now? It may have been while I was, well, it could have been on the video. Should be all right now. I'll check later, David. This is still testing. Let me go and check my CPU. CPU is reasonable. I'm going to take that off screen. In fact, let's try something, shall we? As everybody's watching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to disappear for a moment and then I'm going to come back. So the screen will go blank as I close this down, hopefully. No, it says it's still active, so I want to close it. This is fun. This is live video. I'm just trying to get my voice in sync. I did reboot my machine initially. And now I'm blank. You can still hear me, and you should, if I refresh now, I'll be I should now be back on screen, and you can see that there is no backdrop, and that that should be better. So, David, if you're still watching, and your students are still watching, then if you could confirm that we're now back in sync, that the audio and video now agree with each other. I hopefully am using the correct microphone. Let me just check. And it should be that microphone. So the quality of the video should be improved. One of these things, I shouldn't have tried. I should have tried just me with this backdrop first, but I thought I'll go for it. I will go and I will use XSplit VCam. Seems better. Okay, so we're now to cure it. Don't try and buy off money you can choose. And that's basically the reason that I actually love live video. And something's going to go wrong. You know it's going to go wrong. You can't plan for what's going to happen on live video. You've got to have an idea of what you're going to talk about. That helps. But if you've got a good co-host, it's absolutely brilliant when Deb and I get together. We don't have a script, don't have any topics, but we've got to know each other over the last 2 years, and we can talk about almost anything. We can compare the UK with Canada, and it's surprising how much we have in common. We have the same political situations, we have the same financial situations, and it just makes for an entertaining show, and always good. And David's got to go, and so thank you, David. Take care. See you again soon. If anybody else is watching, then I don't know who you are until you say hello. What we're trying to do on YouTube is create a new experience, an interactive experience. And for that to happen, then it is helpful if you can actually just type in something in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, please do say hello and type the word replay. Then we can start getting to know each other a bit better. But I can concur or confirm that all the comments that you actually make on YouTube are coming through into my studio. I can see them and I can feature them on screen, which is absolutely brilliant. And I can also see my connection at the moment may be a bit of a problem. I could have caused the out of sync earlier. So I'm going to be checking this video back and checking the syncing on it. I don't know why I'm wearing earphones because nobody's going to join me, so I can take those out. Now, I've upgraded my equipment to celebrate being live on YouTube. I've got a Logitech Brio camera. I've got a new cardioid microphone, which is called the Uhuru, which for any Star Trek fans will be easy to remember. And I've got some new earbuds because my last pair gave up the ghost after 3 years continuous broadcasting. They just broke. Cable just went. Just between you and me, this is where I'm broadcasting from. Go live on YouTube with Be Live. Now, you may well see Be Live going live on YouTube this weekend. There are literally thousands of people actually trying it out. And it's an exciting time because we can come to YouTube and we can have 4 people on screen. We can have screen share. We can have hundreds of people in the audience. We can share images. We can share video, as I did a moment ago. We can share, virtually anything you want, really. We can do live shopping. I'll give you an example. Just a minute. It's that one. I pressed the wrong button. If you've any interest at all in messenger bots, then RJ Redden and I have got a course on messenger bots. I'm actually using a bot on here, and if you type in, let's just get this right. I'm giving you an example now. Hopefully this will work. This is a fingers crossed time. I'm actually using Nightbot to look after this show. And if you typed in !course, you should be able to get details of this course. That's the fingers crossed bit. So we can now do live selling on YouTube, and basically you bring along the catalog of items that you're going to sell. For each item you're going to sell, you can have a description, a title, an image, and the price for the show. And as I say, all you need to do to find out more about how you can do that is to type !course, and the details will wing their way to you. So you can sell things, you can market on YouTube. Now, the thing about YouTube is it's totally different. I'll take that down. YouTube is totally different from Facebook. Well, naturally, I'd say that YouTube is where I go and you go to actually watch video. Now we can watch video and get involved in that video. We can exchange comments. You can come on screen and join me. And I'm looking forward to interviewing several people who you already know on YouTube on my channel in the coming weeks between now and Christmas, and getting to know some insider secrets of actually working on YouTube and being successful on YouTube. We can have at the bottom of the screen, okay, we're talking earlier today with Brigetti, and the discussion today, if you want to catch it, the recording is actually on the Be Alive in 5 page on Facebook. The topic was, Brigetti's topic was, anyone can be scammed, and we're all capable of falling prey to a very professional group of scammers who are on all platforms, not just Facebook. They're on Instagram, they're on Twitter. And because Brigetti has been interviewing people who have been scammed, she was able to talk from the heart and from factual information and tell us what we should be doing in order to avoid being scammed. And if you want to know more, and I think we all should, then I'll be replaying part of that in discussion on my page on YouTube tomorrow. Now, I've got a new YouTube page, which I'm starting from scratch to show people actually how to create a YouTube channel from scratch. It's called the Live Video Hub, and you can go and you can watch videos created by people using the platform I'm using, and the videos we've brought together on one page. Everybody will have their own playlist, and theoretically that should work well without too much hassle, and you'll be able to watch everybody who actually broadcasts on this platform, and you'll be able to see their back catalogue as well. So I'm be going around knocking on doors and asking people for permission to actually publicize their videos. It's a win-win situation. A Live Video Hub wins, and they win as well because they gain a new audience. Now, I have no idea who's actually watching the broadcast because I refreshed and my viewer count has gone to pot. So if you are watching now, then please do type something in the comments. This is just a short broadcast just to show that I'm here. As I say, over the weekend, I will be doing other broadcasts and saying welcome to the show, and the show will be pre-prepared with an agenda. And one of the things I'm going to talk about, which I created a video about earlier in the week, which I am going to publish over the weekend, is entitled The Perfect Broadcast, or Near Perfect Broadcast. And it's about improving our broadcast. How can we get better? How can we give better quality? How can we get more viewers? And the quality of broadcast is partly down to the service provider. It's also down to us. And I'm talking about such things. Before I went live tonight, this afternoon, the first thing I did was to reboot my machine. When you're actually running live, you've no idea the number of programs that are actually used during the session that you've been on your computer and how many are still running in the background. The only way you can get the best quality is by rebooting machine before each new broadcast. Go, and then once the machine's rebooted, go straight to the Chrome browser and your show. That's the biggest hint, tip, or trick I could ever give you. Because as we're using Windows tries to help us, and it prefetches and stores a whole host of things that we're never going to need, and it slows our machine down. And if our machine is not working at its optimum capacity, then we're going to have problems with the broadcast. Next thing, and again, this is all covered in the video which we'll release over the weekend, use an external microphone. Now, as I say, I'm actually using, I try and get near the camera, can't get near the camera. It's that well positioned, it's not anywhere near the camera. Use an external microphone. That's the first thing you should do if you want to improve the quality of your videos. Because people will listen to a video, they'll listen to an audio, they will forgive bad video, but sound has got to be perfect. If the sound's not good, then people will just go away. And we know that whilst people are actually listening to a live broadcast, they're doing other things. They're on other web pages. And if your sound isn't good, then they're just going to stop listening. Simple as. The next thing you can do, and I'm speaking from experience here, when I started off using my internal camera. And I thought that was good. That was brilliant. Then somebody mentioned the Logitech C920, and for 4 years I used the Logitech C920, but we are heading towards 1080p broadcasting and possibly 4K broadcasting down the road, and therefore you need a camera which is capable of doing that. That's why I selected the Logitech Brio, which is my camera now, and it's the camera that I'm actually using on this broadcast. And the next thing is test. I'm not going to go on too much about this because I'm going to bring this as a topic tomorrow. Testing your camera and microphone is so important. You can test it by just doing a simple recording and watching it back, because doing a recording on the platform I'm using is akin to actually going live on YouTube or on Facebook. So it is a solid test. And if you do a test once a week to make sure that everything's working as you expect it to, and that your microphone is not too loud and your picture is reasonably balanced, as mine is left and right, then practicing can be a great assistance when you actually do go live. Okay, so I just wanted to go live because I can, and the most wonderful broadcasts and things happen. I mean, the fact I went live at this time when David was teaching meant that he was able to comment and show his students what I was up to. So that was a happenstance. That wasn't pre-planned. David did say he would be busy today. But it's been an experience going live on YouTube. The system I'm using works the same on Facebook as it does on YouTube, or vice versa. And it's just as simple and so much fun to use. And we have everything. I better take that logo off, haven't I? That was remiss of me. Let's put another logo up there. Let's have the Invideo logo. I can change themes, and I'm going to apply that. And if I bring my friendly robot up again, you can see that it's a different display than before. And in fact, it's not totally suited to that. So take that off and go to the themes again. And let's do something more useful. I can have overlays, and that's an overlay around the screen, and that was a Halloween one. And I can have an overlay which was Halloween again, and let's try another one. It's not Halloween anymore. No, it's not Halloween. I don't want a Halloween one. All right, that's better. It looks like I don't know, I'm not sure about it. How about that one? Ah, no, I don't want that one either. So what I can do, or what I should do, is actually just switch that off. And backgrounds, I can change the background, and I'll just show you an example. I can pick a background and apply it, and if I bring myself and the bot back up, you can see the new background looks a lot better. Okay, so it's a purple background. That's it. So all the branding that you need is within the system. You don't need to anything other than switch on and off and select and upload your overlays that go around the screen. Right, I'm waffling enough. I'm part of a show called Blabbing for Britain, which had its 201st episode this week. And therefore I've learned how to talk without any particular direction, to waffle, in other words. But I've enjoyed your company in the last 30 minutes. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll be back over the weekend, and we'll definitely be back. In fact, Fons Chamberlain, the Cambridge historian, and I will be back live on YouTube with I Live Here very soon. Bye for now.